it's JoJo. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hello. If you're not new here, hey, hello. Now, if you subscribe, then you'll get a better greeting than what I just gave you the first time, so you might want to subscribe. Today will be an iPad organization video, sort of tour kind of thing, but I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to go ahead and dive deep into the video. So first things first, we're going to turn on my iPad and you'll see my vision board that I had in my previous videos. And then when you go in, I have like this Studio Ghibli kind of theme that I like here. I think it's so cute. I'm literally a Studio Ghibli fan. I said it in my last video, so make sure to check out that video. But I used Widget Smith to sort of add these different photos and things. I have Notes app, and I'm kind of looking at my iPad screen, so that's why my face is this way. But I have my Notes app that I'm looking at. I have like different things such as to-do lists, schedules, expenses, classes that I'm supposed to take. Like, the Notes app is everything. I put everything in there. Actually, not literally everything, but I put a lot of stuff in there, and it helps me just remind myself or kind of organize my head. And then I also have like these little aura and quotes kind of photos that I put in there, and I think my favorite so far is the daily reminder one that I usually have. It's just so cute, good little reminder, get your little workout on. Like, it's adorable and I absolutely love it. But here we're probably gonna go ahead and get started on let's see where my finger takes me. So I have everything color coded, so we're gonna go with the red section first. And I think just having everything color coded is just like, it's cute and it's also very good for organization. I'm diving deep into Pinterest right now because Pinterest is my go-to app. If you don't use Pinterest, then what are you doing? Because that's literally everything where I get all my inspiration from, including my desk makeovers and all of that. So Pinterest is literally amazing, but just having color-coded apps, I think it makes everything easy to see. If you remember the color of the app that you're choosing or trying to get to, you can literally just go inside of the folder and choose that. Like, I just think it's really good. I see I'm having some trouble with trying to bring the screen up. Next, I don't really use the news app or the photo booth app or the music app. I use it all on my computer mostly for news, or the photo booth, which I'm using right now on my computer. The music app I use on my phone, and YouTube I use if I need to upload a thumbnail or anything like that. Or if I'm eating and I just want to have something to look at that's not on a tiny screen such as my phone. And I also use Fonto. Fonto is definitely what I use for thumbnails, but I usually I create my thumbnails on my phone, so I don't really use it on there. Goodness. So yeah, I usually don't use Fonto on my iPad, so sometimes I do, but it depends on what I'm doing. So recently I just got like 3 months free of Apple Arcade, so I've been playing this game called I'm sorry, I forgot that. I think it's like, okay, Taikono Tatsujin Pop Tap Beat. It's a drum rhythm game that I've been addicted to, so I highly recommend it. I mean, the songs are cute. Like, it's just so cute. My little character has like I guess high school girls on the side of it, and like a crown. I don't know why I picked that. I just thought it was cute. I don't know, but I'm just making use of the 3 months free of Apple Arcade because why not? And then we're gonna move on to the black section, kind of black and white. I have all of the stuff that I don't usually use in here. So like, I use voice memos sometimes for assignments or interviews, but besides that, the rest I don't really use. I do use Procreate sometimes for thumbnails. Then I use the calendar and the clock app for my alarms. And the calendar, or the Apple Calendar, I think is the best calendar. It's just so minimalistic, it's clean, it's organized. So I definitely think you should use this for some more organization, whether that's for your iPad or just your life in general, school, work. Goodness, my freaking. Anyway, it's just having everything color coded just by how important things are, by school, by work, by personal events. It's really good to use. It's cute. You have different colors and you're able to stay organized. You can also use different alarms and alerts just to, you know, hold on. We're going to pause. So I had to take a break and come back because my throat was getting a little scratchy. So I had to drink some water. So we're going to continuing on the black apps, or the apps I don't really use. Right now I'm showing you Widgetsmith. Widgetsmith is what I use to include the Studio Ghibli pictures, such as Totoro, Ponyo, and all those different things, Kiki's, like all of that. I use the Widgetsmith for all of that. And then I have CapCut that I moved on to. I don't use CapCut on my iPad whatsoever. I did use it like sometime last year, and that is actually where that Korean video that I told you guys about in the community tab, that's literally where the video is, right there, the first video. And the last video is in green, is just I think it's from one of the videos I uploaded last year or a few months ago. I don't remember, but I definitely use my iPad for record because I think my phone is probably charging, or I needed my phone to look at photos. So yeah, that's where that video is. So I'm trying to decide whether or not to post it. I don't know. I'm literally just talking. It's a commentary kind of video. That's if you guys are into that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I might post it. I am still thinking about it. I saw one person say post it, but I don't know. We'll see. So now we've moved on to the green apps. FaceTime, I probably use once or twice on that iPad, to be honest. Find My iPhone, or Find My, I did use it the other day because I lost my iPad. So I think that's pretty darn useful, but I used it on my phone, not on my iPad. And then I have Maps. I don't use Maps on any Apple devices. I use Google Maps for all of them, and the rest of the apps I don't really use, except for Weverse. Weverse, I get notifications from BTS, so whenever they post or when they go live, I usually receive those notifications. And when I do, sometimes I'm eating and I'm kind of like doing some Korean, like, speaking and listening practice at the same time as, listening to BTS, because who doesn't? So, yeah, we do that. And then there's different media, such as their documentaries, their variety show, which I absolutely love to watch, and their past lives that they've done. So I like to do that, and I like to receive, and I'm on my iPad, I like to receive this or watch it on my iPad because it's a bigger screen than my phone. Now we're moving on to more of the blue apps. I don't really use Keynote or the App Store. Well, actually, I do use the App Store for downloading apps, of course, but not very frequently. Nor do I use the Files or the Apple Store app. Now, VLive, you're a veteran if you know what VLive is. Literally, I used to love going on VLive because I love the user interface, but I don't think idols really use VLive anymore, so I just kept it for memories. I didn't want to delete it because, so much on VLive. So now I'm in GoodNotes 5. This is my absolute must-have for any type of organization or any type of studying, notes, all of that whatsoever. Right now, I'm looking at a textbook that I recently downloaded. It has nothing to do with my class, but it is a Korean textbook that I wanted to practice with. And then I have just, different textbooks for my class. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can highlight, you can shape things with your pen. So if you draw a circle and then you have, the shape tool on, then it draws a perfect circle for you. I was more of, just Korean practice, Korean PowerPoint slides for my class. And then, honestly, I'm recording, I'm recording the iPad video at 12 a.m. That's why I point at the screen at the top. Yes, the highlights are amazing tools. When you kind of strike it, or use your pen to strike it, it straightens out by itself. And then you can customize the pen that you use. It depends on how your writing style is, but if you like ballpoint pens or if you like felt pens, you can literally adjust that to your own thing. And like I said earlier about the shape thing, you can use that to circle around. You can use that to circle around the shape and just have that. You can also use a select tool, so if you want to select everything all at once and move it, you can. And that's a really good tool for when you need to just move something easily. Oh my god, my screen is shaking. You can also include stickers and notes. It's kind of like digital sticky notes in a way. You can also add photos. I actually use this to create my vision board. So adding the photos was great for me. And this study guide right here, I can tell you right now that I passed that exam. I passed that exam right here. So I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, GoodNotes is good for all things. School notes, work, everything. I highly recommend it for anything that you have. And then I also have Twitter. I refuse to call it X. I'm sorry. I will not. I refuse. So Twitter, I have it on here because I don't have Twitter on my phone because I don't like to be distracted too much with social media. I only use this for BTS. I'm sorry. I do. Tell me if y'all have seen that TikTok video. Anyway, yeah, I only usually use it for BTS or any updates on anime or recent happenings, news sometimes, because actually my favorite social media app, I know from the person who absolutely hates social media, Twitter is the best, probably one of the most toxic though, but I'm not on that side, so I don't care. Now we've moved on to a Korean translation app that I use 100% of the time. This is very, very accurate. It's by the company Naver, which is a Korean company, good for like dictionaries. It's basically their Google search in a way. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like I'm trying to like write in Korean like the word that I want to translate, but I don't know, I think my handwriting wasn't too good or something and it wasn't doing well. Hold on, I can feel my voice getting a little scratchy. So what I was trying to type was rang, which means with, and I recently just looked that word up the other day, so that's why I just put that in as an example. I also have Google Docs that I use. Sometimes I use Google Docs and I pair it with my mouse and my keypad that you guys probably have seen, and I type in any documents that I need to finish, such as essays and stuff. And if you see me scrolling, I did not know I did this many like assignments. It's literally, that's crazy. Like if you can probably scroll all the way down, it's like 500 pages of documents of assignments. Next I have Kindle. I want to use Kindle more, but I don't really buy books legally, so that I just have Kindle because my sister bought me a YouTube book and I was like, okay, let me check it out. And I was reading it, and then I actually need to get back to reading it, but I was reading it on Kindle because that's the only place you could read it. Now we're moving on to the gray section. This section it's basically just the camera and any other thing. Oh my god, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Okay, why does my iPad camera look way better than this camera right here on my computer? I look so much better on there. Oh my god. Anyway, there's settings, there's contacts. I don't use any of that. Settings, for updates and all of that, but not really. Now we're moving on to the orange app section. Orange and yellow. I use books. I do. I need to add more. I had more books on there, but I never added them all. I think I deleted them all on accident, but I usually use books, but I usually read online, but then I don't upload it to books, and I need to do that. Sorry, my finger keeps scratching against this. I hope this mic is working. Now we're looking into reminders. Reminders is like a really good place for organization as well. It's kind of similar to what you would do in the Notes app, but for this, it's a separate app for just better organization to me. It has a better interface for specifically reminders. Notes are just like small things that you note on the side, and reminders, you're actually getting these lists and things that you want to do, that you want to get done off your list. So I say using reminders more is probably better than using notes in terms of that kind of thing for to-do lists. So my camera went off after like the 15-minute mark because of my storage on my phone. I know I need a camera, but we are broke, so we cannot get a camera. It's totally okay. We will work our way up there. If you want any more in-depth organization tips on the iPad, let me know. I probably will do one anyway, just to go deep into more productivity apps and study apps that I do use on different devices. So I definitely will do that. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and don't be afraid to give me any kind of constructive criticism. I probably need it anyway. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and bye.